The point guard position. Now here's Wall.
John Wall is 6'4", with a 39-inch vertical leap and long arms to boot. He's an elite physical specimen when it comes to the point guard position.
And Wall, a blur, guys, in the open court. Perhaps the fastest player in the league end-to-end. He is devastating in transition.
Yeah, he's so tough to stop around the rim, even in the half court. But when he gets ahead of steam going, he can get into the lane and then finish with either hand. So, man, he is tough to stop.
Sacramento shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Both free throws good from Austin.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. It's Wall with the drive. The shot is off. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Tell you what, the fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. It was a battle, and a really gritty win for that club, Clark.
Tell you what, Steve, they saved their best for last that day. A lot of toughness on display in that overtime.
Nene with it. Picked up by Thompson. Wall with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Here's Nene. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Sacramento with the ball. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Always a little tougher to see how you match up with teams in the opposite conference because you just don't see them very often.
Now here's Wall after the miss from Austin. Three-pointer. Wall with another miss. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He told me he's wary about how they'll contend with DeMarcus Cousins inside. He said he's a beast in there, no doubt about it. Size, length, strength, and a ton of skill. The talent is really off the charts with him. And guys, he knows it won't be easy to muscle Cousins away from the rim, but he said that's what they've got to find a way to do. It won't be easy.
All right, Doris. Let's keep talking about the lack of reps between these two teams. There's not a lot of history between them, and this is their first chance this season to create some, I guess, with one more meeting later on coming up.
You know, that's what we get when it's East versus West, Kevin, but it certainly hasn't detracted from the atmosphere in here. I think, if anything, it's added a little something to it.
I agree. Here's Austin, following the basket by John Wall, and the rejection by Gortat. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Here's Austin. Rebound by the Wizards. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
You know, you shoot the ball as poorly as they did that night, you're not going to win many games.
Well, Steve, it's not just difficult to win a game with low shooting percentages like theirs. It's nearly impossible.
Here's Wall, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
The Kings have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Austin, banked in off the glass. Austin's got 10 points in the game.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Washington trailing. There's the pass to Wall. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
That's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
The right elbow if the defender.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Sessions, averaging 8 points a game. And McLemore kicks to Evans. And that's a foul. Chris Humphries. That's his first foul. And here's Austin. 3 seconds left.
Coming up Tuesday, March 17th.
the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Beal teams up with Pierce on the perimeter. Gortat is out there with Blair. And it's Miller in at point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them. That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
And stolen by Gay. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Sessions. Beal pulls it in. Cousins, the pass to Thompson. Austin with it. Blair on him. Austin with it. And it's Miller picking him up. And that one's good by Gay.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Miller outside. Got that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Gortat. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now here's Austin. Coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Tries to save it. Here's the break. Here's Miller. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Miller's got his first basket of the night.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The Wizards working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Pierce for 3. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Austin. Again, Sacramento.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Ben McLemore has been winning over his team with his work ethic. He has done everything that the team has asked of him early on in his career. And Coach Malone told him, I hope you never change, because if you continue to work this hard and do all the right things, your future is very, very bright. Guys?
With McLemore's ability to drive and shoot, he could be a real monster on the wing. Thank you for that, Doris. They grabbed their own miss. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Now Miller, right now averaging 5 points a game. At the top of the key, Blair. Back to Miller. He kicks to Beal. Up and in on the layup. Beal's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Wizards.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety. Talk about a terrific game for Bobby. He's got 14 points, and he's picked up 1 dime.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Kevin Cerf, and he's checked in for Gortat. Nene comes in for DeJuan Blair. Martell Webster, he's checked in for Beal. And John Wall subbed in for Miller. And the Kings are built for a different look here. Carl Landry's checked in for Cousins. Evans comes in for Jason Thompson. Stauskas is...
I like it. I like it.
All day.
Sessions. McLemore at the line for 2. That'll do it for the first half. Wizards lead by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Bradley, it certainly seemed to be a focus of this team to have a strong first half, which you did. Is this type of intensity something that coach has made a priority?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that.
Well, you imposed your will, Bradley. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a...
Now the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Bottom's having a dominant impact in this game.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Up front, it's Thompson and Cousins. Stauskas is the 2 with Gay playing small forward. And it's Austin in at the 1.
Well, the Wizards very high on their young, athletic backcourt of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Both so young and lively. They can run the floor and score. I get the feeling they feel like the backcourt is really the foundation for this franchise moving forward.
Wall dishes to Beal. Passes it to Nene. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Nene's got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards. And Beal with his great outside shooting, a nice compliment to John Wall.
You know, you watch Wall, how much he's improved as a shooter, but he's best really attacking off the dribble. With Beal spacing the floor, I think they make a nice 1-2 punch.
And Pierce gets it to go on the assist from Beal. 9 points for Paul Pierce.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Austin with it. He's picked up by Wall. And the basket by Austin.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Wizards leading by 5. And Wall kicks to Gortat. Wall passes to Gortat. The baseline J. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Gay's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
It's Wall with the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Wall's got 15 points.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Here's Austin. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And that